Hello, welcome back to another video. This is video 2 of the day. So if that table doesn't look perfectly clean, that's because I've literally, I think I stopped filming the last video that I was filming about 5 minutes ago, and I was literally put a few things away and started again. So if you know, last video if you don't know was Meals in the Mug Part 2, which was up the day before you've seen this. There's this website where I get all these meal mugs from, mug meals. And it's biggerbolderbacon.com. Now, on biggerbolderbacon.com, there isn't just mugs in a meal. There is loads of baking stuff as well. So mug meals is literally just like a tenth of the website. There's loads of baking as well. So I thought I'd find a baking recipe and do it for you on here. So there's still egg on this table from earlier. This recipe takes a long time to cook, but it only takes 20 minutes to prepare. And it's a no sugar added berry cobbler recipe, low carb. This was in the healthier section of the bacon. And I do recommend Bigger Bolder Bacon, especially for mug meals. If I would say which ones worked, which ones didn't work, which ones were good, which ones weren't, but you have to go and see them. Number 1 mug meal was out about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Mug meal 2 was out yesterday. I just finished filming it. And after this I'm going to go sit and edit both of them. And edit mug meals for this evening, which is Thursday the 30th. And schedule this berry cobbler for tomorrow, Friday the 1st. So, it's a sweet tart berry, chewy and buttery biscuits, and 1 perfect no sugar added berry cobbler. I only have about 45 minutes to make this, so we need to crack on. There is quite a lot of ingredients, and I don't have all of them, and we don't really want to go out for the sake of it, so use what you have, adapt recipes. That's the perfect way to do things at the moment. So I'm going to read you the whole list, but I'm going to adapt it to what I have. So 1 cup of almond flour, half a cup of tapioca flour, don't know what it is, 2 tablespoons of coconut flour, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, still don't have that. And that seems to be everything I'm making. 1/4 tablespoon of salt, you probably have that. 3 tablespoons of coconut oil, 1 whole egg plus 1 egg white, so 1.5 eggs basically. With 1 yolk, 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract, 5 cups of fresh berries, zest of 1 lemon. Don't have that, but I do have lemon juice, which is the next one. 2 to 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of tapioca starch, whatever that is, half a cup of sugar or coconut sugar, and 1/4 tablespoon of ground cinnamon. There's quite a lot there I don't have, but essentially all you're doing is berries topped with biscuit. So we can do that. Because I have this, I should have seen this table better, but I was cautious of the filming time, so I need to crack on straight away because I literally have no time. This takes about an hour and I've only got 45 minutes. Because I do a workout live at 4 o'clock, and then straight after that I go for a run. And then I've got to edit my videos to get up tonight at 8 o'clock. And then this video will be up at 4 tomorrow. So in a large bowl, combine the flour. Ooh. So I think if it says 1 cup of flour and half a cup of a different type of flour, I might just do 2 cups, 1.5 cups of normal flour. With brown sugar, which I have, I think, baking powder and salt. And these are in cups because, I'm guessing because of meal mugs, she does everything by cups. I know, I don't actually have many cups because I've just literally filled the meal mugs and they're dirty over there. So let's see what mugs we have. I still have the school mug from back in school. Before we do get into this, please like and subscribe. And there is tea in there if you're wondering. That mug will do. So we need a bowl, a large mixing bowl, making biscuits now, if you're wondering. I will leave all the correct ingredients down below, but I have adapted it. That bowl might be too small, but it's the top bowl. This is what it's supposed to look like. Basically berries with biscuit on top. So I'll leave all the correct ingredients down below. I won't necessarily leave the method down below, but so I need. And I've got a lot of cleaning up to do after this. I don't know if I don't have weird flour like almond flour, tapioca flour. Don't even know what that is. Yeah, this flour bag has got a hole in it, so I need to do something about that. Put it in a bag or something. I was going to do that after the last use, but I didn't. So, 1 cup of almond flour and half a cup of tapioca flour. I'm going to do 1.5 of this. And it has to be self-raising over plain, because otherwise your biscuit. Actually, I think plain would probably still work. So I'll do 1.5 cups of this. But it depends how big your cup is. Because people have different cup sizes. So I'm just gonna do that. Oh, there is grams as well. Is it 1 cup 115 grams or half a cup 71 grams? Should have weighed it, shouldn't I? If it's 200 grams. So it doesn't actually have grams for this sugar. It just literally says 2 tablespoons. I need to check this flour's in date. Oh, best before date rubbed off. Look, it says here, best before date rubbed off. And I don't have any more, so this will have to do. We're essentially making the biscuits go on top. Need to be quick about this because. Right, so I'm going to give that a stir in. If you have all them fancy flours, then use them. So what else is going in here, apart from all the different types of flour and sugar? Baking powder I don't have. But if you've got self-raising flour, then if you're using plain flour, it's basically baking powder rises as raising agent. So if self-raising flour, if you've got that, it still rises. But with baking powder, it rises quicker. But if you have plain flour and no baking powder, then it won't rise at all. But if you have self-raising flour and no baking powder, it rises but slower. So you need to check your flour if you don't have baking powder. And salt. Actually printed out all the recipes last time, didn't it? Rub the coconut oil into the tray. So it says coconut oil, I've just got normal oil. Where's the coconut? It doesn't say coconut oil on here. So I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of oil in. Don't know what coconut oil is, whether we can use. This is where? I've got coconut milk. Don't know why I have coconut milk. We're going to put 3 tablespoons of oil in. Don't know if coconut oil is any different, but there's no butter in this, I just realised. We're doing biscuits without butter. Normally you do flour and butter to breadcrumb consistency. These are weird breadcrumbs and weird ingredients. You're not likely to have them, so you just adapt it to what you have got. So it then says, rub the oil into the dried ingredients until you reach the texture of breadcrumbs. It's already breadcrumby like. Who has all these fancy flowers? I don't know. And then we need 1.5 eggs. The amount of egg I've used is ridiculous because I had to use loads of egg for the mug meals. Let's crack on. I'm going to wash my hand and get all this flour off. think that's a wise idea to do next. Hopefully written. Presumably this takes a long time to cook, but I don't know. So we need a whole egg. So I just put the whole egg in. Now we need just the white. So I don't know what the purpose is for the yolk. What I mean by that is, if you want a use for the white, if you want a use for the yolk so you don't waste it, I don't know. Is it worth saving an egg yolk? Probably not. You could just add it with a bit of scrambled egg and have an extra yolky scrambled egg. I don't know. But don't feel too disheartened if you do have to bin your yolk. Because, oh yeah, that the cheese scones where I had that egg wash and I had loads of egg left. I only needed half an egg. The other egg got used in scrambled egg on toast. But these go to waste. That was another recent. That was another recent video. Right, I'm gonna wash my hands and roll my sleeves up properly. I'm not really sure how we've made biscuits without butter, but we have. My flour drencher will come in use again. I can't believe we made. It is weirding me out that we've made biscuits without butter, but using the wooden spoon or hand, bring the dough together into a ball. Once the dough has come together, set aside to make the filling. So in a large bowl, I've got approximately 40 minutes, let's go. In a large bowl, mix mixed berries now. Mixed fresh berries. I've got blueberries, raspberries and strawberries. Not blackberries, but I don't know whether it's blackberries. So we need 710 grams of fruit. Right. I'm not going to put that much in, I don't want to use that much. I don't want to use that much up. So I'm going to put that on there. It might just be blueberries and strawberries, actually. I'm going to put raspberries. I'm going to put 100 grams. I'm going to put quite a lot of fruit. And that'll do for the blueberries. I have got some frozen fruit, but it says fresh. But I might have to top it up with frozen if I don't have enough fresh. I might add some frozen as well. If we don't have enough fresh. We're only on 200 grams, we need something like 700. I'm not going to do as many as it said anyway, because at the moment you can't share your food with anything. So whatever you make is for you only, because you can share it with people in your family, but you can't exactly share your food with anyone else because they can't come over and try it. You don't want to make too much, is all I'm trying to say. I might add some frozen as well. I want to keep them fresh, just personal use. I've got some frozen raspberries, so we'll just put a handful of them in. It is a lot less fruit than you're meant to have, but I can't share it with anyone. I don't want to necessarily eat it all myself. Well, half 700, 300, it might be 300. But I didn't actually half. It doesn't say how many this made. 8 servings. I didn't actually halve the 8 servings or 80 people in this house. So I didn't actually halve the biscuit recipe, but that's fine. So I got 300 out of 700, but 700 is for 8 people and only 3. So it's 100 each. 100 grams each worth of fruit there. A zest of 1 lemon. We don't have a lemon, but we do have lemon juice. So, which isn't at the front of the cupboard, like nothing I need is ever at the front. I don't know what the date is on this. What's that date? Do I use it, do I not use it? It's March this year. What day are we on now? April. No, I'm not going to put lemon in because it's out of date. It's March and it's May tomorrow, so I'm not going in. Oh, I need sugar in here. How much sugar do we need? How much sugar? How much? La 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 la. I could put orange juice in instead. Shouldn't have done that. I might put orange juice in instead. I'm really wary about the lemon juice being a month out of date. But we kind of need it. But I don't want to risk getting ill. We're not going to have a sauce for this if we don't put lemon juice in. It's not really going to have much sauce in it because there's no actual lemon juice going in it, but I've got coconut milk, but I don't think that's any. I actually have got coffee for the TikTok coffee. And how much sugar do we need? Half a cup of sugar. Don't even have enough sugar in there for that. You have to make do what you've got at home. You can't just nip to shop and buy stuff at the moment. You just have to make do what you've got. So that's that, but don't really. So this may or may not work, simply because we don't have lemon juice, it's out of date. So. Do we have cinnamon? I don't think we do. We have ground ginger, nutmeg, paprika, cloves. We have all sorts, but nothing we ever need. We've got ground cloves, nutmeg, oregano. Hot chili powder. Why have we got this rubbish? We don't have cinnamon either. We're making do with what we've got, basically. I should have found a recipe and more ingredients for, but didn't realise I'm putting less in. And I've done less fruit, but the exact same amount of everything else. We've not really got a sauce. We haven't really got a sauce, mainly because I haven't got any lemon juice. So it says, in a large bowl combine the berries, which I did, lemon juice, which I don't have. I put the sugar in, a dot of cinnamon, gently fold everything together until lemon juice and sugar have formed a sauce coating the berries. Well, I don't have a sauce, I don't have lemon juice, but hopefully it still works. Transfer the berries to a 9-inch pan or casserole dish of your choice. Let's see what we've got. Probably no sauce, but it might taste just as good. It might taste delicious. But the problem is with this, is I did less. The problem with this is, I did less fruit, but I didn't do less biscuits. So we've still got the exact, we've got 8 portions of biscuit, but we've only got half the amount of fruit. But I didn't half the biscuit recipe. So I may not actually use all this. Now just save it for something else. Then it says press the dough into one even layer. Using a biscuit cutter, cut out 6 rounds and place them on top. Loosely cover the cake iron pan with foil and bake for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, remove the foil and bake. So basically 20 minutes with foil on, 20 minutes foil off. Until the biscuits are golden brown. Remove the oven and allow to cool. Before serving with ice cream, cover and store fridge, and it can take up. You can keep it up to 4 days. And potentially, by the time you see it on Friday, you can have it in your fridge all over the weekend. But mine's really hard. I would use. It's a best before date. I'm still a bit wary on this lemon juice. Is it? Because I didn't bin it. It says it's not. How do you know if it's best before or used by? Because if it's used by, I can't use it. I'm not going to risk it. But it does say, if you can read it there, 3rd of the 20th. Basically, we're going to make these biscuits, and then you're going to put foil on, bake it for 20 minutes, take the foil off and bake it for another 20 minutes. So it takes 40 minutes to bake. So you can make these biscuits ASAP. I can get my flour drencher back out. I'm going to use that in there. These flour drenchers come in handy all the time. Less fruit, but not less biscuits. So I may not actually need all these biscuits. Oh, I haven't got a cutter out yet. Let me get a cutter out before I do it in my hands. This is the same one we did for the scones, I think. I don't really have many biscuit cutters. Not circle ones anyway. Turns out the scones didn't actually make that many scones. I've still got 2 left. I might have to eat them today because they might go out of date if I don't eat them that soon. This is just basic biscuits. I'm really concerned that this biscuit had no butter in. But I'm just following the recipe and adapting it for where I need. So mine might not have any sauce in the bottom because I didn't put lemon juice in. It doesn't really smell biscuity. It smells weird because there's no... Mainly because I just use plain flour, not like a load of other flours. So then I'm going to flatten the biscuit with my hand. Maybe we should have a rolling pin, but gonna have chunky biscuits, I think. Or I might get a rolling pin out. I'm gonna get a rolling pin out. Take this back. We have like 4 rolling pins here. We have a massive one and we have like 4 tiny ones. So the reason behind that is, I don't know. I think it's too thin now. You can't win with these biscuits whether you get them too thin, too thick. Actually that bit's gone all ill now because it's got berries in the bottom. Right, it's stuck to the table now, so we need to put that there and we need more flour on. The oven should probably be on, but I'll fix that in a bit. It doesn't actually say preheat the oven, but it does say 180 degrees oven. It doesn't say preheat it. This will be the test to see whether you can do a biscuit without butter. It's not really biscuit-like. That's my problem. Basically put this with ice. They look a bit like shortbread biscuits. Actually, I probably did need this much biscuit recipe. So I might make one more biscuit out of this and put it in that gap there. Hopefully they don't expand too much. Sometimes they say preheat the oven right at the beginning and it takes you half an hour to make the thing, and the oven's been preheated for 30 minutes and the oven can be preheated in about 5 minutes. Then you've wasted 20 minutes of electricity that you're paying for. That's why I don't always think putting it at the top is key. So I'm going to get all this residue off my hands now. I knew this video wasn't going to be a mega quick one, but at the same time I didn't think the lemon juice was out of date. I thought, yes, I have lemon juice in my work. Workout live is going to be 10 minutes late today, so mainly because it's past now and this takes 40 minutes. So it then says cover in foil, doesn't it? So you're going to need a 20-minute timer. So basically what you do is loosely cover with foil and bake 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, remove the foil and bake for another 20 minutes. So the biscuits are go so 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off. It says most things would say tight. It just says loose. So this is now going to go in for 20 minutes, and then after 20 minutes is up, I'm going to come and take it off, and then you'll see the end result in 40 minutes. Hopefully you have more of the ingredients than I do, and you can. It is sort of saucy like, but anyway, I'll catch you in 40 minutes once this is cooked. 20 minutes with foil on, 20 minutes with foil off. I'm not really sure how these biscuits turned out, though. They're quite hard. But they were in for the right amount of time, so I'm not sure. But I'm going to try it and let you know how it is. And I'm going to try it and let you know how it is. I'll give you a quick zoom in. And on the next slide you'll see what I said about it. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I'm going to rate it and put it next. But I need to wait for it to cool down. But I've got to work out first, so I'll put the rating next. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And I will see you very, very soon for another video. And I'll leave my rating next. So I said at the end of this that I would rate what I thought about it, because the reason I didn't actually eat it and rate it within the video was simply because I was literally about to work out straight after, and there's no way I could eat part of this dessert and then go and work out. I'll probably end up with a stitch. So for that reason I didn't do it within the video, but I'm going to tell you now with a voiceover. It was very, very nice. I had to reheat it because it went cold, so it did well. Actually, it was actually alright, even though I reheated it. It did take 40 minutes to cook, and yeah, it was really nice. I recommend it. It's a good dessert, berries with a biscuit, and I'm going to rate it 8 out of 10. I really hope you like this video also, and please like and subscribe.